People asked me before, how could we be in touch with you? How could we get into Verita? What's the process of doing this? And the process is actually very easy. You could always get onto our website. There's a medical form there that you could fill up and one of our team will contact you. And this is where step one comes, that you contact us. Our team or patient's representative, they will contact you back. They will collect all the medical reports and they would arrange this to set up a medical consultation with one of our doctors. Either me, myself, or other doctors, different parts of the clinics around the world. During the consultation, we will always explain to the patients their condition, what's happened, what's the best options for them, and what is the possibilities of the treatments. From outcomes, from side effects, expectancies, all this will be discussed on the free consultation. Afterwards, if all the reports are sufficient, all the medical info that the doctors have is enough for them to build a treatment plan, then that will be done. Will be sent to the patients before any decision is made yet. So the patient will have a full detailed treatment plan, the cost of it, accommodations, everything there, and then they would receive this from the patient's rep. Once the patient makes the decision in coming to Thailand, our team will arrange for them the pickup from the airport. Someone will be waiting for them there, take them from the airport, brings them into their accommodation or to the clinic, depending on the time of arrival. And afterwards, at the clinic, as a first day, they will have a brief consultation with our doctors to catch up if there's any changes that happened since the initial consultation. And then a full checkup is made on the patient, a blood test is done, and the treatments starts over there. Treatments could take always different periods of times for each patient. We're talking between maybe 6 weeks and above. So it's always depending on the case, on the outcome of the patient, how quick they're responding, do we need to change in the treatments, how things are going. So all this is being considered and always discussed with the patients. Once the patients arrive to the clinic, they would be greeted by our team and then a breakfast will be given to them in the clinic. After the breakfast, their vital signs will be checked. The treatments will be started after the doctor is rounding on the patient, checking on them, making sure everything is gone well, and the IV treatment starts. Mainly the patient is sitting in the IV room. The IV room is set up in a very interactive way, where patients are always discussing together, they are interacting with each other, they're talking about their treatments, their histories, what each one of them is going through, they support each other. So that's why we set our IV room in this way. To always share, to always talk, to always know that you're not there alone. There are always people with you who are suffering the same way and they can do this. So this always gives you hope as well. Once the treatments in the IV is finished, or during the IV treatments, if we're going to any physical treatments like the hypothermia, like hydrocolon therapy, the nurse will accompany the patient into the treatment room. A doctor will be there to set the treatments, make sure everything is going well. Once they finish the treatments, they go back into the IV room to finish their IV treatments. Lunch will be served in the clinic as well. Patients usually finish their treatments. We will take them back to their accommodation, and then dinner will be served there with all the medications that they need for dinner time. And the next day starts all over again. So it's very simple, very easy, it's not scary, and anyone can do this. And to add to this, in order to always make sure our patients are safe, our patients are not alone here, they're always provided with an emergency number in case anything happens after the working hours of the clinic or on a weekend, for example. They could call this emergency. A nurse and a doctor will be there to support them, to help them, to give them the right medications that they need for their condition and make sure everything is going well. So you're never alone with Verita Life.